Under the late April sun of 2023, golden light filtered through the pines of my secluded retreat in Pine Hollow, a quiet corner of Oregon I'd claimed as my own. At 44, I, Ethan Caldwell, had spent 17 years scraping together every dime to buy this 20-acre haven, a sanctuary free from the suffocating grip of the nearby Crestwood Homeowners Association. County records cemented its independence, a refuge where I could breathe, far from the chaos of my old life. That morning, as I wandered my forest, the scent of damp earth steadying me, I froze. An oily sheen slithered through the trees, each trunk gashed open, sap bleeding like wounds. No tire tracks, no saw marks, just eerie silence, a crime erased. My forest, a lifelong dream, lay butchered, a graveyard of fallen giants. I'd come here to escape trouble, but it had hunted me down. That evening, I stood at the door of Lillian Harper, the 40-year-old HOA president across the road. My rage, honed by years as a federal environmental investigator, simmered beneath a calm facade. Lillian answered, her smile syrupy, her poise a calculated mask. "You must be the new neighbor," she purred. "We tidied up that ugly woodland for you." It was tanking property values. Her arrogance stung, but I kept my voice level. "Who gave you permission to cut my trees? That's private land." Her smile twitched, then stiffened. "In our community, we make sacrifices for the greater good." Those trees were an eyesore. She shoved a smudged, barely legible document at me, citing vague HOA rules. "I like proof of votes," I pressed. She laughed, sharp and dismissive. "Ethan, I've run this place for 5 years. I decide what's best. Learn your place." Days later, a letter on HOA letterhead, signed with Lillian's flourish, accused me of planning unauthorized landscaping and demanded I attend compliance counseling. My neighbor, Tom Reed, caught me at the mailbox, his voice hushed. "Lillian's telling everyone you're a troublemaker trying to ruin the neighborhood. She's got people scared." My instinct screamed. Lillian's power was a sham. A week later, a $3,000 bill arrived for landscape remediation and aesthetic violations. Lillian called, her tone icy. "Your trees made a mess, Ethan. Pay up or face legal action. You can always leave." Her threats lit a fuse. That night, she staged a spectacle, rallying HOA loyalists outside my property, pointing at the stumps and branding me a threat. "This man thinks he's above us," she shouted. I recorded it, sensing her performance would unravel. My home became a war room. County surveys confirmed my land was outside HOA control. The real charter exposed Lillian's forged documents. 40% of the felled trees were protected species, their destruction carrying $90,000 in state penalties. Digging deeper, I uncovered ties to a $60 million resort project by Apex Realty, targeting land beyond my Forest Me property, the critical access point. Lillian wasn't just a tyrant. She was a hired pawn. At an HOA meeting, she accused me of threatening community harmony, brandishing fake evidence. "Apologize and pay," she demanded, "or we'll sue." I stood, briefcase in hand. "Let's talk facts." I projected my survey, proving my land's independence, then an $85,000 damage report citing environmental violations. Gasps filled the room. An ally, Ellen Vance, a retired clerk, shared records of Lillian's fund misuse. Lillian's husband, Robert, confessed her forgeries. The crowd turned as I revealed my past as an environmental inspector. Lillian snapped, admitting, "Those trees blocked a $60 million deal. I'm Apex's consultant." Her recorded confession fraud, conspiracy shattered her reign. A vote ousted her, 40-2. Justice was swift. Courts ordered Lillian to pay $60,000 for my losses and $6,000 to the HOA. Criminal charges followed: fraud, theft, conspiracy. Apex's resort collapsed under FBI scrutiny. Lillian lost her real estate license, her marriage, and her home. Ellen took over the HOA, restoring fairness. I replanted my forest, now Caldwell's Grove, a community hub with trails and a pond. At a celebration, Ellen unveiled a sign, "Caldwell's Grove, where truth won. Pine Hollow flourished, my forest a symbol of defiance. What would you do if your dream was destroyed by someone's greed? Should HOAs have power over private land? Could you forgive a neighbor who stayed silent? Share your thoughts, like, and subscribe for more stories of justice.